The Supreme Court has rejected a lawsuit attempting to disqualify Bola Tinubu and Kashim Shettima, the President-elect and Vice President-elect, respectively. At number 1, the Supreme Court has rejected a lawsuit attempting to disqualify Bola Tinubu and Kashim Shettima, the President-elect and Vice President-elect, respectively, for allegedly being nominated for 2 positions in the 2023 presidential election. The court ruled unanimously that the case had no merit, as Kashim had withdrawn his nomination for senator and substituted it with the vice presidency. The court also agreed with the lower court that the PDP did not have the rights to bring the case to court and ordered the appellants to pay a fine of 2 million naira. At number 2, the National Agency for Food, Drug Administration and Control has destroyed fake and substandard products worth over 4.2 billion naira in Awka, Anambra State. The Director General of the agency, Professor Mojisola Adeyeye, said the exercise was part of the agency's mandate to get rid of fake products in Nigeria. The products destroyed were spurious, counterfeited, substandard and falsified medicinal products, unwholesome processed food products and other unsafe, regulated products seized from various manufacturers, importers and distributors in Southeast and South-South zones. At number 3, the High Court in Edo has dismissed the suspension notice issued against Julius Abure, the national chairman of the Labour Party, by some party members at the ward level. The judge, Justice Emmanuel Ahamoje, threw out the case for lacking merit and ruled that the party ward executive did not have the power to remove the national chairman of the party under Labour Party's Constitution and the Electoral Act 2022. The action was filed by Abure and the executives of LP Ward 3 in Esan North East of Edo State. At number 4, the governor of Oyo State, Seyi Makinde, has signed an amendment of the chief's law which allows him to give beaded crowns and coronets to chiefs in the state without seeking approval from anyone. Makinde pressed the lawmakers for passing the bill on time, stating it would assist the traditional council in functioning effectively and prevent frequent legal disputes. He gave his approval to the amended bill at the Executive Council chamber in Ibadan. At number 5, the governor of Ogun State, Dapo Abiodun, dissolved his cabinet ahead of his second term inauguration on May 29, 2023. He announced the dissolution at a state executive council meeting and provided parting packages for the outgoing appointees. These packages would be made available to them through the office of the secretary. At number 6, during the launch of the National Housing Strategy Blueprint, Babatunde Fashola, the Minister of Works and Housing, acknowledged that the government cannot solely provide all of the housing needs of Nigerians. He emphasized the importance of creating an environment that allows the private sector to contribute to the solution, stating that private enterprises are responsible for providing more homes than the government. At number 7, in a speech at the 2023 AFDB annual meetings, the group president of the African Development Bank, Dr. Akinwumi Adesina, stated that all 54 countries in Africa must maintain a consistent growth rate of 7% for the next 40 to 50 years to eliminate poverty and achieve high income status. He emphasized the importance of accelerating growth to improve living standards and achieve the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals and the 2023 African Union Agenda. At number 8, the Jigawa state government believes that creating a common African currency and allowing free visas among countries in the continent is important for successful business environment. The Permanent Secretary of the Ministry of Commerce, Trade and Tourism, Alhaji Muhammad Bello, announced this during a workshop and press briefing for the African Liberation Week campaign. Bello stated that establishing a common foreign policy and currency among African countries will help with economic development and security. He also emphasized the need for free visas for all Africans. At number 9, the government of Ekiti State has requested that the federal government release youth intervention grants to help with human capital development. This aim is to reduce joblessness, poverty, and criminal activity among young people. The Deputy Governor of Ekiti State, Munishade Afuye, made the statements during a meeting of the Ekiti State Technical Workshop Group on Human Capital Development. The committee, established by Governor Biodun Oyebaji, will collaborate with the federal government to build the capacity of young people and reduce poverty in the state and country. Finally, at number 10, Neuralink, a technology company founded by Elon Musk, has been given permission by the FDA to conduct human trials of its brain implant. The company hopes that the implant will allow people to connect directly with computers, and Musk has previously suggested it could help people with disabilities to regain movement and vision. Musk has also stated that he would trust the implant enough to allow his own children to receive it. That's all for today. See you next time on What's Happening.